Our lower bracket finals, NAVI versus Keen. Misha may be caught here, and the first blood is still on the line too. He's win Splinter Blast level 1, so there's no way for him to escape out of this one as well. So maybe there's one of those situations that Deuce turned. Kaka a little bit low, but is able to eat that one tree to be able to get away, and Misha's going to get burned to death by the Scorched Earth, and Crystallize is already taken so much damage as well. Another Infernal Blade hit. The Scorched Earth is going to wear out here, but Shadow Shaman is a slow hero, so he pushes forward, grabs some regen, and waits for that 5-minute bounty rune timing. But now he's going to run into the high ground, runs into Blizzy. He didn't want to sit in the low ground waiting for that bounty rune, but he ends up running into his own doom. That's going to be the first kill for NAVI.
This tiny in this bottom lane, considering he's getting nothing. And it's not even like the Ursa's getting slowed down his mid lane.
Big Magical. Dark is going to pull him back in.
Doing so much damage.
He's going to be able to beat down Magical, and Crystallize is going to TP in. Old Chicken gets dangerously low, but he will be able to escape. He still trying to stay ahead of Crystallize here. Looks like the Disruptor picked up his level 3. Got Kinetic Field out. Unfortunately, much like Kaka before him, he runs straight into the open arms of Blizzy.
That's crazy.
The top of the board.
That's actually great. Thank you for Knoxville on that, as Tark just going to make his way around.
Down. Blizzy going to be found underneath the trees. Blizzy. Okay, they canceled that TP. I was going to say, I don't think anybody can possibly save him. Yeah, they did enough chip damage that one round of Serpent Ward should be enough too. Oh, EK gets instantly hexed up, and they will be able to doom as well. They're going to go for Blizzy because Chu is already out of this fight. They're going to glimpse him back into the static link, keep him still. Blizzy is dead, and Kaka just keeps pace here with this Tiny to make sure he will eventually take out. But he doesn't want to get too close. He knows that the Doom was fading, and he could have been caught in a combo there. That's why he's going to leave it to Old 11 to catch up. Hits him with the smash. The tossback's not going to be good enough. Step ahead of the...
Yeah, like I think that's so cool, and it's such a consistent theme. Like,
and we just saw an example of that. The toss back onto the Razor. Misha's going to be able to slow him down further with a Splinter Blast. What a good gank from Chu.
Just too much, like, let's chill.
Yeah.
See what happens. I mean, they could still potentially win with this lineup.
That Hellbear smashes the two of them, and Dark is going to be so slowed down that he's going to be gobbled up by Crystallize pretty quickly. Blizzy taking a lot of damage from Yi. They're hitting onto these Spectre Illusions, but now they found the real one in Old Chicken. The Winter's Curse laid out to the Doom. He's taking a lot of damage from that Razor. The Winter Wyvern is dead, though. Old Chicken is going to be able to slow down Crystallize pretty soon here, but he can't die. He is going to get caught by the Mystic Stave that comes in. The toss over of the Ursa straight into Old 11. Old 11 does kill him first before he goes down. They ran into that team fight where Chu first invaded with heroes behind him. They wanted to defend those areas.
Oh, is Misha's getting real aggressive here?
Yeah, what is this? Misha?
And they're just more reluctant to place him aggressively. As look at this.
Magical. Does manage to get off the stone gaze here. Old 11's just going to run in front of him with the... He's actually going to get black hold here. They're going to try and focus down this Doom. They will be able to do so because the extra physical damage. Now the Winter's Curse laid out. Trying to get the Medusa to retreat, but it looks like the Doom's going to last too long. So instead, it's just going to be a grab bag of how many heroes can Keen Gaming grab. And it looks like it's going to be Misha up next. Chu thinking about going. They're going. This one, he's going to try and blow up the Razor. They do manage to do it too. The Kinetic Field's locking in the two of NAVI heroes, though. They may have gotten that one pick off, but they cannot take the full team fight, that's for sure. Crystallize almost dead, is now gone, and with the glimpse back on a Chu, he's going to die as well here. Triple kill for Old Chicken as the two supports of Keen Gaming.
The Enigma, I try to rank the cores like in terms of how useful they're going to be late game. The Ursa is really going to fall off, but the Enigma is going to always be somewhat useful as...
The boost of movement speed allows Yi to be able to get on top of Misha. Kills him so quickly, he doesn't actually get that much damage. Magical is going to go for the TP out, but it gets zoomed. Old 11 is there once again. They have so much catch. The combination of this Doom, Disruptor, and Spectre. I'm not sure if I like Aghanim Scepter this game for the Doom. Oh, okay. A solo Winter's Curse just laid out. The team's going to set up on him, try and go for the tiny combination. He pops his BKB and the Shivas as well. He is so tanky, he's not going to be dying here. Blizzy actually went for the ultimate there, but Yi is able to finish him off. Crystallize with his BKB is going for the back line. Meanwhile, the Deuce is focused with the Doom on him. He's just going to turn and fight as best as possible. Chu's battling it out with him, but it's so obvious that both Old Chicken and 11, they're too tanky for Chu to be able to do anything about that. That's going to be a 2 for 5, a team wipe.
They do have a smoke on their Enigma. I think they're potentially just trying to de-ward.
They're just going to roll up to that high ground. Old 11, he knows he's so tanky. He feels... Oh, no! NAVI, that's not the way to start a fight. They're going to go for the black hole. Spectre actually
actually jumps into it. The Doom is quite low because of the Stogase as well. The physical damage is doing so much. All the 11's dead. Old Chicken might fall as well. Blizzy, he's trying to chase him down. The Mystic State's not going to be enough. Yee's coming in, stealing all that damage. Toss up in the air from Chu. Is going to try and finish off Old Chicken. Don't let him get away. Get that man. He tosses him free, but Old Chicken definitely dodges it. Will be able to get away. The rest of Keen are a hot pursuit though. Chu, he has a blink up, but he's taking the damage. He was just about to get away. He was just about to blink forward and try and find Old Chicken once again.
Oh,
Still alive. They're going to go for the team fight. We got a BKB activated already with the Doom. Set up onto the Medusa. Very dead. The Winter's Curse on the Spectres is trying to get out, but no one's actually going to be able to survive. The Radiance Bird continues to get both the Tiny and the Wyvern. But they're going to try and do it themselves. Old goes inside the pit at just the perfect time. He's going to be able to reveal this. Pops his BKB, and they're just going to go for the big off on Chu. Blitzy does manage to get the black hole onto 2, and they can't actually stop that one because there's no Doom available to be able to get it. The Stonegate's going to lock down the Razor. This combination is so dangerous, and Kane were not careful enough, it seems. Dark trying to go for the glimpse, doesn't have the vision to catch anybody.
And the fact that he was able to get Midnight Pulse off as well just did so much damage to both those cores.
I think Old 11's got to be more careful. He keeps on showing himself first in these team fights, but if he's caught in the black hole, there's nobody stopping. The Winter's Curse is going to be laid onto the Doom. Spectre's going to go for the back line. Blitz is already dead. Same goes with the Wyvern. Kaka's going to join him in the adventures for more. It's going to be Chu who's also going to fall here.
And Kaka thinking about dropping the wards. He's in fact going to do so as
jumping from Kaka. Also goes straight for Magical. The Winter's Curse is going to be laid out. They're going to try and force that Magical back to the fountain, but he's already been static linked, pulled back in by the Glimpse, and he's done with the disarm also on the Ursa. He wasn't able to get a kill off of that initiation. Blizzy with a 2-man black hole, great setup. Old 11 wasn't in it. That means he could just stop that black hole with a Doom of his own. And now that is it for game 1. Keen finally shut the door on Navi once and for all. Navi's got a Pango, they've got a Storm Spirits. Sawing him down, now jumping onto Misha. The dagger's going to come out. Old Chicken is taking a lot of damage, but they are going to be able to get that first blood on the support. Old Chicken knows he's dead, but he's going to try and get a kill onto Chu here. They're both taking up the double flyer, and it does look like Chu's just going to hold in Dark as best as possible. He does go down, trading his life, but Crystallize now has a double kill. Not going to go for the Wyvern, though.
It didn't really do anything. If anything, I felt like it was a net negative in the laning phase.
So now, like, this Ember Spirit can't reliably just sleight of fist dodge all these remnants, because sometimes he's going to get pulled into it. Magical's going to pull him back again. Here, the battle for the rune. Not going to be there. It's actually bottom with the double damage. An Ice Path comes out. Chu stuck here. He's going to try and retreat, but he's slowed down too much.
Plus, if you think about it, getting a level of pull early on in terms of like pure DPS is probably more efficient. It's Old Chicken likely to go down.
Tick out here. Another Splinter Blast is going to bring Crystallize low. He's going to try and retreat to the trees instead of running back to the tower. Hides it out a little bit, waits for his other supports to come in and force Dark as well as Kaka back. Dark is actually low enough that he gets another Thunder Strike. He may die here, but Misha being body blocked up so hard. Now Misha's maybe overextended himself, and sure enough, the Ice Path is going to lock him down. Old Chicken will be able to help get this kill.
Yeah. But at the same time, you just needed a way to break shackles. They got way too much after that.
5-minute bounties are up here. Chu turns around, goes for Dark, but Dark instantly pops the stick. He completely baited out Chu, and now Kaka lands that Splinter Blast, gets on top of him.
This is such an aggressive lane.
But it seems like, I'm very surprised they didn't commit more for this one. Finally, they do catch him with the Ice Path. If he hadn't used the dagger, then he could have escaped. Finally, he does get the dagger back up. Oh no, they've overcommitted now. Magical's going to be able to get in there. Immediately goes for the supports first. Now the lockdown. Here comes the Slardar, though. Magical's out of mana. He's going to be big hit from the Slardar to finish him off. The crush. Oh, Crystallize. Barely gets away there, Chu. Kinetic Field trying to protect Chu as best as possible, but with the extra damage, the Corrosive Haze, it's inevitable, dying pretty heavily for that tower. Bounty runes again, Keen Gaming. Gonna be able to grab a couple of them here and maybe caught forward Magical. Trying to stay ahead of this Slardar. He's actually very low on mana. He's got one more jump, and now they're actually gonna be able to grab the Slardar into the Chain Stun from the Rolling Thunder, trying to keep Old 11 controlled up, but one hit is all it took to be able to finish off that Magical kill. He managed to get that. Now with the double damage on the Ember Spirit, he's trying to go for the kill onto Crystallize, and Blizzy can't stop it. He's already used his Rolling Thunder. He can't really help with the Swashbuckle too too much. They're going to lose their carry and their mid here and their captain too. Yi running over Navi.
The sustain or HP, like not great stats either.
Right.
It's sort of just, you're only using it as a defensive item, which means it's really hard for you to kill cores. It's great at dealing with supports and obviously like being able to reset the fight, but...
Oh, we got up the server wards. The Winter's Curse is going to be laid out. Blitzy's going to kill his ally for the roll on through from Magical. That's going to be 2 dead. And now the pullback as well for the Glimpse is going to be on Kaka. Crystallize really wants this kill because he's closing in on Radiance too, and Blizzy will let him have it.
You have a mid tower and they don't. You can protect the ancient camps a lot easier.
The roll out, Old Chicken gonna dodge for a second, but eventually he will be revealed again, and Shu get the lockdown. He's not wasting any time, by the way. Throw down those Serpent Wards. A good thing too, because Old Chicken, he did not die so easily. Magical's completely out of mana though. He's gonna hide in the trees here. He knows if he's spotted, he's dead, and now he is, but Dark has already taken so much damage. He's gonna be saved by the Cold Embrace. Magical, they're trying to slow him down. The Winter's Curse, but the roll on in from Blizzy. Bam, lands onto the Winter Wyvern. Going for the Ember Spirit as well, trying to get a swashbuckle hit, hoping for a silence, but he missed entirely. The Ember Spirit gets back. And the Navi chance began as they get a glimpse. Disarm, no silence, but he's out of mana too. The Kinetic Field, Static Storm. That's going to be a 4th kill for Navi. They can do Roshan so quickly with this Corrosive Haze, but first they need control of the pit. They need to be able to get a kill, but to jump in, Ice Path actually locked down the Storm Spirit, but Rolling Thunder on through, it hits all 4. They spun bowling through King Gaming. He drops them all low. The PA is going to be able to finish him off with the Javelin proc as well. A straight up auto attack is all he needed. The Hex out, Ice Path stopping Chu from being able to get the extra disable. Yi will be able to get back now, but the 2 supports, Dark as well as Kaka, trying to get back to their tier 1. Navi pumping the brakes a little bit, or maybe they're not. Chu says we're going to go for more, but the Ember Spirit already had that remnant out.
Core kills that they just got. Blizzy's just a god.
It just doesn't stop. One of these supports, they're coming out here and immediately getting grabbed by Chu. Oh, but maybe that's because it's all setting up for Yi to be able to jump into this back line, but there's too many heroes. He doesn't have any backup. Too many have died. Blizzy gets the silence, and now he's going to get the back. Oh no! King Gaming, what's going on? They do get the pick off on the Disruptor. At the same time, Navi was the ones looking for this engagement. They're going to pop the Spectre ult here, try and jump in. Kaka's going to be first. They want to take away the Winter's Curse. They do so successfully. Blizzy rolling around. Dark doing a really good job dodging all of that magic. He's actually committed all of his mana for this one, but they're going to try and save out Old Chicken here, who's committed his BKB, but he's taking so much damage from Blizzy with his MKB, double damage. Old 11 trying to sprint away, pulled back in by the Storm Spirit. 4 dead on the side of Keen Gaming. Cores have a time of their lives. Misha's laughing at this game because he knows it's already over, man.
99%, but I mean, we're splitting hairs at this point.
For Keen Gaming, maybe that'll change the nature of these team fights because it seems like the PA struggle to be able to go on any of these cores. But the roll-in, Blizzy's already set this up. They had the vision, and now even on top of the shrine, it doesn't seem to matter as Navi have locked down Kaka. They're actually not getting a ton of damage on the cores just yet, but that's because the BKBs have already been popped. The support for support with the buyback coming in for the Winter Wyvern already. The Pango's been locked down. Winter's Curse on the Storm Spirit as well with the amplified damage on him, and an Ice Path as well. That is beautifully set up by Keen Gaming. Another crush from Old 11. Blizzy gets a lot of damage after the swashbuckle. Crystallize is trying to capitalize on that as best as possible. Old Chicken, wham! 1,200 damage on that Disruptor. That is the extra Midas armor doing some work for you. The crush comes in, and they can just turn onto this Spectre, Crystallize, or maybe he can actually battle out with the Radiance damage over time. Old Chicken's trying to get away, and he does manage to get out. But instead, I mean, now he's got almost 50% lifesteal. He's going to be hexed up immediately here. Spectre's going to pop his ultimate. They're going to get the lockdown, but the Cold Embrace is go. Look at that. Magical immediately finds the Winter Wyvern like always. That's the thanks of the Spectre, but he doesn't actually kill him in time, and now they're going to have the Winter's Curse. The Spectre not really laying that much damage. It's only into an illusion. Old 11 trying to get that bash onto Magical. Does manage to get one, but he's still too tanky. Another big swashbuckle hit is going to be able to silence up the Ember Spirit. He's dead. Here comes the buybacks. They need to be able to finish off Magical. They do manage to do so. Locking down another one. They're going to be able to try and go for Crystallize up next. Crystallize, that disarm on so many heroes.
They know Storm's coming.
Storm Spirit's almost here. They got a bash on him and a crit. He's gone. What happened? He disappeared. He Houdini'd out of the building. Of the Winter's Curse. I mean, it sets him into the Ice Path, the crush from the Slardar. He also gets Corrosive Haze during the Winter's Curse.
I will say there's a downside of giving the Ember the Aegis is that they don't feel really comfortable allowing the PA to just like walk up the high ground and hit the tower.
Yeah.
So they're allowing E to do it, which is a little bit slower, but now they're going to start going in.
Jump in. That's going to be the Antisk of Kaka.
and the glimpse back on Old Chicken. He pops his BKB afterwards, but he turns around and goes for Blizzy. But Blizzy had the ghost step, so he didn't actually get bursted on in time. There's going to be Shackles in the back line here, but there's going to be the Storm here going for the supports, but he ran into an ice path. He has to jump away to the fountain now. Crystallize, who has the corrosive haze on him, can still fight his Old Chicken. He sees him kind of low, but then realizes, no, I can't take that. Old Chicken's too big. What am I doing here? He buys back now, and they may still be able to hold. He actually cancels his TP. Blizzy can buy back as well. Guys, this is going to be Megas. You have to defend this. And Keen Gamer going to force those buybacks out of him because they're going to throw the silence onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit's low enough. They do take away that Aegis, and the PA is at half health. But now, with Old 11 jumping back in, they've got the lockdown off. The Spectre gets blown up. He had half HP, and a crit is all it takes. Storm jumps away again. He's just going to keep poking at Keen and somehow force him out of the base because it's 2 minutes left till the Spectre's here. But now he no longer has Blizzy as well. Blizzy's off for 2 minutes. Magical is back to the fountain again. He's got to keep doing this time and time again if he hopes to be able to stop Keen from claiming this Megas. A glimpse back, pull him in, try and get him with the Storm Spirit as best as possible. Jakiro buys back, knowing that they can just end the game right now if they can get the Megas, but pulling him back in the fountain, it doesn't matter. Old Chicken doesn't give a damn about your fountain. Look at him standing inside of your base. Call GG, Navi. It's over. Keen Gaming make the comeback and are heading to the grand